Hi, it's Mike with Capital Electric. We are wire and cable distributors, network infrastructure, and systems for your smart building distributors. We have the pleasure today of sitting down talking with Antonio Dawkins. Antonio works for BP Marketing, who is the manufacturer's representation for Atlas. And Atlas is the manufacturer of Atmosphere, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So welcome, Antonio.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here. So let's start with the basics. What are some of the basic features that people are going to want to know about Atmosphere?
Well, first off, let's talk about what it actually is. It's a next-gen audio control system that simplifies and enhances paging and background music applications with no specific software to download.
And it does include sound masking as well, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so that's awesome. So one of the things that we want to focus on is the ease of use. So can you elaborate a little bit more about that?
Right. So like I kind of touched on before, there's no specialized software to download and keep up to date, which confuses a lot of systems, believe it or not. There's a basic web interface that works on standard devices. That will work on cell phones, iPads, laptops, and it's really easy to use to the point where yesterday we had a new user say that he was able to set up an entire system in less than an hour.
Well, that's awesome. Very cool. So one of the other features that I've observed about Atmosphere that's different is the accessories.
Right.
So talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, they are plug and play, and that's true to the sense. When you plug them in, the system automatically recognizes those devices, begins to check for updates, almost maintenance free on keeping those things working with the system. And we're talking about microphones, Bluetooth connectivity, ambient noise sensors, and control buttons.
Well, that's awesome. That'll simplify a lot of things. So in the years of selling paging systems, PA systems, it's pretty dominant that sound quality isn't a real big focus.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about how Atmosphere approaches that.
Most of these systems were designed with utility in mind, but Atmosphere, AtlasIED decided to put high definition audio processing in their system to not only have the system work, but have it work well. If you're paging, you want people to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it's important that they can understand what's been said, especially in the case of an emergency.
Exactly.
So our target audience for this conversation from an installation perspective is electrical contractors, low voltage and specialty contractors, but also facility managers and directors. What are those guys going to get out of this?
Well, you'd be surprised, and maybe not be surprised, how many facility managers or employees fumble around with these systems. The target audience that AtlasIED wanted to go after was the common person that can walk into the system and easily navigate it. It's straightforward with the programming, quick deployment, and it's built in a way that you have fewer service calls, which adds stress to not only the building facilities, but also the integrators and installers. Sure. That being said, for those integrators, it's extremely easy to install for them. A lot of those guys are there anyways. Yeah. And this system is made with them in mind as well.
Good. So one of the things that I've observed from a facility owner perspective is they would love to know that their system's working. Oh, yeah. How does Atmosphere handle that?
The system has a self-check system that will let you know if any components have gone bad, if there's any network issues, and it will send out an alert, and in some instances provide a solution. If not, they can also contact their integrator, but at least everybody knows what's wrong.
And you'll know before you actually need your system.
Correct.
That's awesome. So what are the key takeaways we want our audience to?
The key takeaways for this system, from my perspective, is you take the perfect blend of simplicity and add in advanced functionality. So you get all the features of a high-end paging system, but the ease of use of entry-level insight. So to say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty unique. So we want to thank everybody for watching this. And if you want to know more information about Atmosphere, click on the links below, capital-electric.com and AtlasIED.com for more information. Thanks for joining us.